Hello, and for those of you considering a Crown Loft Suite, this is a tour of the Harmony of the Seas Crown Loft. This is an L1, and for me that was confusing. There's a lot of things about the suite itself, what comes with it, which one you want to choose, that just wasn't made explicitly clear. So that's what I'm going to do on this. So first it comes down to, is the suite worth it? What do you get for $1,000 a day, essentially, right? It's a fantastic suite. Never before have I had the kind of views you have of the ocean from the bed. You never feel cramped because it doesn't have that low ceiling. In fact, you have 30-foot ceilings in the main living area. The two classes of Crown Loft Suite are L1, L2. L1 means that you have a side view, and L2 means you have a front or back view, and that also means you are, I guess it's only front or back. You can't get both. But it means you have no privacy on your balcony. Even the L1s, you need to look. You don't want to be within, say, the first 4 cabins from the front or the back, because from the public spaces you can sort of see into those balconies. So take the 4th back or more. This one happens to be cabin 58 up on the 17th deck. It's right off the suite lounge, very handy, still super quiet. So what happens when you get to the port? Well, if you're not checked in early and sitting in the little suite area, you're boarding with the whole masses. And that's fine, but then don't show up at 12:30 when they open the doors to everybody, because it's chaotic and it's not a good first impression. So show up at 1:32 or get there early before they've let anybody on, so that you can sit in the suites only area, because you get on first and you'll actually get an elevator, because you do not want to be schlepping up to the 17th floor, let me tell you. Once you get on board, you don't have your C-Pass card. You come right to your room, and there it is outside your door. You open the envelope, you pick up your C-Pass cards, and you come on in. And yes, when you arrive, they do have the WOW bands. These are the little guys you wear on your wrist that you can use to purchase stuff, or to open the door to the suite sun deck, or even to open your door to your suite. They're okay. They've actually been kind of a hassle in that if you want to pay for something and give it to a waiter or something, you have to take it off. They don't have little handheld units that come by and read it. So you need your stateroom key half the time anyway. They also only work on about 2/3 of the slot machines. So again, you need your card. When you first arrive, just like many staterooms, you have to put your key in to power it up. Once you do, all the lights come on. And I mean all the lights, upstairs, downstairs. And what they don't show you is, what if you just want to turn them off, or you want to leave them on upstairs but turn off the downstairs lights? 0, off. 1 is bright, 4 is a nice mellow. There's the light switch. That only controls the downstairs. Also, you might have seen pictures of the suite, and it always looks like there's a desk up against this wall. Well, first time you lean on it, you'll find out this is a rolling desk. It moves back and forth, so you can make it a nice table looking out on the water if you want to eat in your room. Something they don't tell you is that the room comes with 2 of these charging stations, USB charging stations. So bring all your USB cords, but you don't have to use up all the actual outlets. You can just use the USB chargers. There's one here downstairs, and there's one up in the bedroom. Now, where are the Kleenex? This sounds like a small thing, but no, I'm telling you, you won't find Kleenex in the bathroom. There's two places you'll find them. Both of them are under the phones. The downstairs phone, there's a drawer, that's where the Kleenex are. Same thing up by the bed. See this nice little light? Your stateroom attendant's gonna turn it on, and you're gonna keep hitting 0 all around here, wondering how you're gonna turn this light off. There it is. Little light switch. The other thing is, when you come in, the shears are going to be closed on these beautiful sweeping doors out to your 2-story deck that has 2 nice lounges. And you're going to want to get out there, but the shears are in the way. And that's because over on the side are the controls for the curtain. There's one for the main, one for the shear. The main can also be controlled right by your bed. So that's kind of cool. In the morning, you can just press the button and the windows open or the curtains open up, you cannot control the shears. So if you're hoping to be up in your bed and open the curtains and see the water, make certain you think ahead and open the shears. There is a refrigerator. Wouldn't say it actually gets cold. You notice I have a bottle of wine still sitting there. There's one in the refrigerator too. As with all Royal Caribbean cruises, you can carry on a bottle each. But you know, with the Suite Lounge, there is no reason to. We even had a bottle of gin delivered, you know, the $45 we gifted ourselves some gin and tonics. The Suite Lounge is open all day long, and it does serve beer and wine for free all day long. Beer and wine free. During happy hour, you can get mixed drinks. That's when you can get your Cosmo or your rum and coke or something different. The other thing that nobody said is on the Suite Lounge, you can get bottles of water. You just go in, you say, can I get 2 bottles of water? They give it to you, you step out. Easy, easy. When you arrive, you're probably gonna wanna eat. So the Suite Lounge and Coastal Kitchen, they're really one in the same. One half is the Coastal Kitchen, the other half is the Suite Lounge. There's 2 entrances. One side takes you right to the Suite Lounge, the other takes you to the hostess station for Coastal Kitchen. So the first time you get here, you're like, do we just wander over? Do we sit? No, you use that other door that takes you to the hostess station and she'll sit you. So on the upstairs, here's something else. When you arrive, they'll probably have the TV down. There's a TV in the roof that swings down, but maybe you don't want it down, or it just feels crowded when it's there because it's right at the foot of the bed. The remote for upstairs has little buttons there, screen up, screen down. That's what you use to lift the screen up automatically or put it back down. The other thing you're gonna get when you arrive, right there on the table next to your WOW bands, are your instructions for enabling your Wi-Fi. Yes, it's free. Yes, it's fantastic. I was streaming DirecTV, no problem, watching any channel I want. People are on it nonstop. That's kind of a shame, but yes, you do get 2 codes for it, or at least we did for 2 people in this suite. And any one device at a time can use that code. You can use it on many devices, but only one device at a time. So we have 2 codes, so we can use 2 devices at any one time. Then you have to log out, log into the other device. Here's what I'm talking about, these sweeping views of the water. Isn't that incredible? Just 2 stories of water going by. And that balcony, even though it's super windy outside on the public decks, perfect here. The other place you have access to is the Suite Sun Deck. And that's up on 17 towards the front, sort of near the solarium. There's a little gate to the side, unlike the Oasis and the Allure, where the front gate opens when you do your little WOW band or your key card to open the gate. This one's on the side. Here's another little hint. When you're leaving the Sun Deck, you think you have to lean over again to hit that little reader with your key card so that you can get out. No, there's a button on the handrail right in the center of the stairs. As you're coming down, it's a little hidden. You just hit the button and the gate opens. Otherwise, you look as silly as, well, I did. Another charging station up here, like I said, for your USB stuff. Now I'm gonna show you something that I found out the hard way, so maybe you will too. So the bathroom's a little disappointing in that it's not a nice big walk-in shower. I hate crawling into a tub just so I can shower. It also raises the floor a little, which means shower's not super tall. And when you get one button for the pressure and one for the temperature, and you turn it up and it has sort of a check, and you don't get much pressure. But see the little button? You press that and you can keep turning, and that's how you get high pressure. I know it sounds silly. And all right, so this is a dumb thing, but it's really great. They actually have a night light. When you turn the light out in the bathroom, you think that's silly, but you're gonna be drinking a lot. And when you get up in the middle of the night, you're gonna say, that guy talked about that, and he's right. The other thing about the Suite Lounge, they say that the drinks and the food are to be consumed there, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares if you get a beer and walk right out, especially if you're up on 17. I think they may give us a little extra headway. The snacks are actually very good. They put out quite a good spread there. But here's the thing, maybe you've had a suite before and it comes with the butler or whatever, and they every afternoon they deliver some canopies, but it's of their choice and half the time they're stale. So that doesn't happen. Yes, you've got this big room, and I suppose you could ask that they deliver it, but really just go there, choose your own, make a plate for yourself, bring it back to your room if you want, but they're not delivering it every afternoon. The other thing they don't do with this room is there wasn't a bottle of bubbly waiting for me. There probably won't be for you. Why? Because you can just go into the lounge and ask for a glass. They give it to you, and you leave. The desk roll. I think that's all I have to tell you today. So I would recommend this room. It's as large as an apartment that you'd be quite happy with, and the staff has been phenomenal. So enjoy it.